Hello and welcome. I'm Landon Hearn.
And I'm Maria Eugenia Cruz.
And this is UTA Spotlight.
Health Services sponsor a health fair for a safe spring break. Campus Recreation hosted first aid classes. And CPC had their military appreciation night during doubleheader basketball games.
Grab your bag and follow us around campus.
Before spring break comes around, Health Services want students to be properly informed.
So they held their free annual health fair in the Bluebonnet Ballroom. Reachelle Spieker has the story.
Ticket number 881168.
Students attending had chances to win prizes and giveaways while having access to free health screenings and various vendors. The booths included skincare, healthy snacks, safe sex education, and tobacco, drug, and alcohol use information. Students were educated on both legal consequences and university policies of some popular spring break activities.
If you are caught with marijuana over 2 ounces, you could be, given probation, educational sanctions. You could be removed from housing for a year. Stick to who you are and who you want to be, and think about your future, because a lot of times we think about the now and don't consider what these decisions can do in the long run.
UTA Police Department held drunk driving simulations to allow students to experience sober what it would be like to drive drunk.
So a lot of students aren't really thinking about how much they're risking, criminal offenses they're committing, the money that's involved, and some of the other punishments that come with it. So the first DWI in Texas is around $10,000. Associated fees, loss of your license, renewing your license for several years. So $10,000 for most students is tuition.
There is also a field sobriety test simulation, which I decided to give a try. The goggles alter your vision to make it seem as if you are over the legal blood alcohol content limit.
Clearly, I would have failed my field sobriety test. So let's make sure that this spring break, everyone stays safe. Call an Uber, call a Lyft, call a cab. I'm Reachelle Spieker for UTA News.
Visit the Health Services Center here on campus for more information and to find out about your own diagnosis.
And speaking of health, it's very important to do CPR effectively during an emergency. Viridiana Martinez has this story.
In a cardiac emergency, knowing how to perform CPR can prepare you to save a life.
If someone has a heart attack and their heart has completely stopped or it's not beating properly, if there was a child choking in your house, that you could help them or someone on the street.
On Saturday, the MAC hosted a CPR certification course that taught the basic steps on how to perform CPR.
And you're going to clasp your hands together and use the heel of your hand to press into the person's chest right below the breastbone. And you're going to do 30 compressions and then give them 2 rescue breaths. So you want to tilt their head back and breathe in and make sure that their chest is rising so that you know that the breath is actually going in.
28, 29, 30. 2 breaths, 30 compressions are one of the first steps to take during CPR. Your first response should be to call 911 or your local emergency number. By being certified, you can make a difference in saving someone's life during a medical emergency situation.
I think everyone should be CPR certified. That way they know how to react just in case there is a scenario where you do have to use CPR.
The CPR certification is valid for 2 years, and it takes less than 5 hours to complete the course.
You never know when you're going to be in a situation where you need to use CPR. It could happen to anyone at any time, and I think that knowing what to do in a scenario like that is life-changing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Viridiana Martinez, UTA News.
The next CPR classes will be on April 9th and May 21st. You can also check your local Red Cross.
The College Park Center hosted its annual Military Appreciation Night during a basketball doubleheader conference against Southern Alabama.
From the moment fans enter the College Park Center, they are greeted with fun Maverick gear to help them share their school spirit. It was the annual Military Appreciation Game on Thursday, and they had coupons for dog tags that they gave to the first 250 fans, rally towels, and pins for people to show their support. Bill Lee, the marketing and promotions manager for UTA Athletics, says there's much more than just giveaways that the staff is responsible for.
When we're in the office and it's a non-game day, It's a lot of research, it's a lot of contacting groups, it's a lot of grassroots marketing, all of those kind of efforts essentially trying to drive people to come to the game and purchase tickets. On a game day, we have various in-game activities that we do. We man tables on the concourse and kind of complete the fan experience from all aspects when they enter the door to when they exit.
In addition to the fun giveaways, the staff is also responsible for all media timeout promotions on court, following a timed script with cues to follow. They have a Papa John's hot and cold game, a Rudy's Barbecue Lucky Row giveaway, and all media on-camera timeouts. Raven Anzaldua, UTA News.
The men's basketball team will continue their season as they go down to New Orleans to compete in the Sun Belt Conference Championship.
That's all we have for this edition of UTA Spotlight.
On behalf of our producer, James Belknap, and our videographer, Zoe Greenhouse, I'm Landon Hearn.
And I'm Maria Eugenia Cruz. See you next time on campus.